I was already having a lot of people come through, so I'm glad that you ended up still sitting with me
Yes,
and being
very
able to
fun.
do this. I know, isn't this weird, like how like full circle this is? But
Yeah, yeah.
believe me, and you referred me over to Martha and Sarah too, which I had
Mhm.
lovely sittings with them.
Oh, that's
So I hope you get a lot out of this. I feel like you've seen a medium before. I'm
mhm.
not the first. Okay.
No.
So you know how we work. We all work differently. So I work with my clairvoyance, so they'll show me like a quick picture, and it's like I get a feeling and a knowing about it. But I give it to you because sometimes it's really weird and I'm like, why are they showing me this? And you have to interpret it for what it best fits you. To tell my listeners for my podcast and explain a little bit of our backgrounds. Kristen and I are friends that we went to school together, high school together, and I know a little bit about certain things that have events and things that have happened in her life of her mom passing and things just recently. But besides that, everything else will be from spirit. So I just always want to be authentic to my listeners to let them know because we're going to
Yeah.
talk about
What
other
you do
people that,
know, correct.
yeah, like they're going to be like, that sounds suspicious. Why do you know? So I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that they understand, and I'll try to explain in the reading of what I might know automatically as opposed to what I'm getting from spirit, everything else. So I feel like you were already nervous about the reading today. Not that you have to.
I think more curious. I don't know.
Okay, good.
I think I was not nervous. I think there was just a lot happening coming on here, like
Okay.
before coming on here. I
Okay,
had
we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, just I was just busy.
Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. Sometimes I close my eyes to listen and take away that sense. So I'm going to close my eyes to start and then see who wants to come forward first because I already had a few people. So
Mhm.
let me get an idea of who wants to start, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, of course. Yes. So Mike's going to come forward first because he is just loud and he like pushes through. Like he does not care. And everybody else is being so sweet to let him take the floor. But I feel like you've already talked to Mike a few times with a medium and you already know like did you have you been explained of how the fire started? Because he wanted you to know that it wasn't your fault if you haven't been told that before and that it was an electrical fire from behind the oven.
Hmm.
And that's what I've seen and saw before. It was something with a like a faulty line or something, and it just ignited.
Okay.
Have you heard that before?
No, because the power to the entire place was disconnected. I did hear electrical from a medium before.
Okay. Regardless if it started over by the oven, like in the back of the oven area. So I don't know if somebody put a cigarette down, if that was like a spot for people to put cigarettes down, or if it was like a candle area or something like that. But
Possible.
they
I
should,
wouldn't know. I wasn't home
yeah, no, but they put it was something in that
over
area,
there.
like behind the oven is where I'm getting the igniting and like quick. And that's why I went to the second floor so quickly. Mike loves to show me, and you can ask him questions or stop anytime. He's showing me how you're sitting in the passenger seat with a boombox and he's like driving, but for some reason it was like a CD player like in your lap as opposed to
Hmm.
anywhere else. Do you know what I'm talking
Hmm.
about?
I don't, but that's funny. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I
Maybe
don't know
just
if
the
his
music. I
CD
didn't enjoy the music, but maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
may I feel like his CD player was broken or something and he was trying to show like he was going to listen to his music regardless.
No, it could just be too that I didn't enjoy how loud it was. So maybe that was just him trying to show you that, like,
He is such a funny character. What was he showing too? He said he'll never forget the days in the barn.
hmm,
He says those long talks, you guys would have these really deep conversations. And he said he wants to thank you for taking that time to listen to him because he feels like a lot of times he didn't have somebody that he could talk to. And you were that person that he could really lean on. And he felt like he could be authentically himself because he was like this curious person and had an adventurous spirit, but like also artistic in a way, but nobody saw that side of him. But you got to see that side. And he's so grateful that you guys were so close and you pretty much made him live a full life in a short term. Okay. So Mike's going to graciously step aside. Mom's going to step forward, but along with mom, she's standing with somebody to, I see him to the right, is this gentleman, but I don't know who this is. And your dad's still here, right? Yeah. But it feels very close to her. So I don't know if it's like her brother or if this is like her dad. We can figure it out and delve deeper. I'm just letting you know she's stepping forward with somebody. So the reason why she wants you to know that is that when she went to the other side, she was greeted by this person that we can figure out who it is, and that she's safe and at peace with God. Like she's safe and in heaven. She says that you had a very tough time with her passing. It feels like pretty much the rug was taken out from you. It feels like the her passing was so abrupt and fast, and it came on without any warning. And she feels like this heaviness and like you guys holding this guilt. And I feel like maybe you couldn't have been there because you didn't know what was going on. Like you didn't know. Was it, I feel liquid in the heart. Was it congestive heart failure and she didn't know? I feel liquid,
No,
like
no.
fluid in the lungs. Okay. All right. But she's explaining that she doesn't want you to hold on to the guilt because she knows that you would have been there and would have done everything that you could have possibly done to save
Yeah,
her. And she wants you to know that there was nothing that would have changed the
right.
trajectory and the outcome.
Yeah,
And yes, and she knows that you're at peace with it now, but it's like she just wants you to not carry that burden of that I should have been there. She knows that you were there. She could, right when she left her body, she could see all her children at once. And she knew where you guys almost feel like you're scattered throughout the US,
yeah.
like all over the place. And she honed in and could see you and seeing how devastated you are and like, wait, what's going on? Mom, this
Mhm.
happened and all the confusion. And so she just wants you to know that she was there with you in that moment, like comforting you. And she could see you just having this panic of, what do I do? What do I do? So she definitely saw you. She definitely was there. Okay. Oh, what was the song I was singing before? She put a song in my head. Hold on, I gotta think of it. Yankee Doodle, dude. Does she
That's
like
funny.
Yankee Doodle? Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. And it was like really, but she's like counting time with it because her being a dancer. Now, I do know this for
Mhm.
my viewers that I
Yes.
do know that her mom was a rockette. So she was this beautiful, gorgeous rockette. We have pictures of her. So I knew that she was like dance background and that she did all these things. But she's like counting in time and singing
Hmm.
Yankee Doodle. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I do. She did sing a lot to the kids, not particularly that song, but
Okay.
like I could see her singing that. Like it's not
Okay.
uncommon for her to have just randomly sang that. Yeah.
Because I was running around my house cleaning, and it's not uncommon for spirit to come to me before a reading to like channel, and I knew instantly that it was her because I
Yeah.
wasn't listening to Yankee Doodle. I wouldn't. It's like not a song from our generation.
Yeah.
So beautiful, just validating of her personality and who she is. And she wants you to remember that light, that like beautiful person of lighting up the room, always being the joy in everybody's life. And she's, I don't want you to forget that. And I want you to keep that going. She's, you're my baby. And I feel like she's like the closest to you in the mannerisms or something that you guys connect on a different level. And she just wants you to know that, like keeping that alive and keeping that forward as you go through. And she's with your beautiful girls. She's, oh, I love those babies. She's, oh, I love them. They're delicious. I just want to like kiss all over them and be with them.
Yeah.
And now I have seen this in a picture too of that you had your mom would be sitting in a chair and like showing the girls like different feet
Yeah.
positions, like the first
Yeah. Yeah.
position, second position.
Yeah.
So she loves that the girls would actually listen and be interested in hearing about her stories. And she was saying something about at first when she was talking about like the Rockettes, and she made me feel like I never ate. I never got to eat. It was like pretty much
Yeah.
starving myself to stay in
Maybe.
the weight,
It's possible.
like the weight, because they were so regimented.
Uh-huh.
And it feels, and I don't know why she brought up goulash because she was talking about not eating, but then goulash came up and I'm like,
Really weird.
is goulash a food that you guys would eat?
No, I was just made it for was gonna make it for our trip so that like we had something in the house. And I don't know why I specifically said that, but I said to my husband, I'm gonna make it and we'll keep it in the fridge on vacation because so we don't have to go out to lunch every day while we're away at the beach.
Yeah.
And did not end up making it, but it's just really weird that that was the one thing that I brought up. I don't know. That's
What
strange.
that is so random and so specific. So
Yeah, yeah,
exactly what your mom is portraying that she's I never left your side. So
yeah.
I know that physically I'm not here and she's but I've
Mhm.
never needed to show that to you. Like
Yeah,
Kristen's always she's explaining to me. Kristen's always been sensitive. She's always known like the spiritual realm and like the earthly realm how they coincide because you've had your own encounters of I don't know if these are ghostly apparitions or if it's like seeing stuff at the barn
yeah,
or like a quick something walks through your. So I don't have to explain where I am to Kristen,
yeah,
but I do want to give her that comfort of validating for her in this time that we're talking right now of those little things that you do that I'm
yeah.
right there with you talking about the goulash and getting the goulash ready for the
Yeah,
vacation.
that's it's just so strange because I thought it's something easy, quick to heat up. I was like,
So cute. I love it.
yeah,
She keeps pushing off. She does want to eventually talk about your dad, and but she keeps pushing it off. I don't know why, but
yeah.
we'll get to him. Okay? So not that not that she's ignoring that. It's just like she's now bringing up is somebody having a Europe trip or is there a Europe trip? Like I feel like it's overseas, like a big trip coming up. I don't know if this is one of your siblings or who's going to be taking this trip, but it was almost as if like they want to go visit some kind of like ancestral heritage.
We've
Okay.
talked about it. Like my husband's been super interested in that, like going to Ireland, and because we were deep into ancestry recently, like looking into all that. We
Okay.
didn't plan anything, but we've talked about it. We've definitely talked about it.
Okay. Exactly that. And that's exactly what she's showing me that it's like this to be trip. So
Mhm.
even if it's just a thought right now and it hasn't come to fruition, she's just confirming that she supports every decision and being there with you in these times that you're having these quick thoughts, quick decisions. Oh, that's so random. I'm like, I'm still gonna get your dad, I promise. I don't know why, but your horse just stepped forward. I haven't channeled a horse before, so this is my first time connecting with a horse. I don't know why I can't see the name. I was getting Flash, but that's the old horse. I remember Flash. That Flash was my favorite,
Yeah.
but I don't know why. I just love
Yeah.
Flash. But I
Because your
can't.
sister wrote him.
What was that?
Because your sister wrote him.
Probably. I love Flash. He was so cute. He
Yeah.
had the like the little star thing on the front. He was just really good boy. Your horse, he feels so devoted to you. Like he was such a good horse. And he feels like you could have put the girls on him and they pull the hair and do whatever. And he was like, I'm good. I'll be a good boy. Like it's not my fave, but I'll be a good boy. Like, was he a male horse too? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. I'm getting boy.
Yeah.
And he loved going out, like when he got to go out in the paddock or like when you let him out or whatever. But he also is telling me like he would have stayed so much longer if he could have, right? Like I almost fought because I just wanted to stay with you that much longer. But how special, like really sweet. Like you guys had such a deep spiritual bond that nobody could express and nobody could have known but you and him. It was that intimate. And I think a lot of people didn't even see the deep connection that you guys had. So that's why he wanted to step forward and take this time with you right now because he's a good boy. He's so cute. I just want to talk like baby talk to him and be like, but I see him like, I don't know why he's showing me like he gets a shitty winter coat. Shitty winter coat. Like his winter coat is coming in and he's like thick as hell. And I'm like, geez, why are you so much thicker than the other horses? Kind of thing.
Lived outside.
Okay, so he seems, was his name Dusty? Did
Yeah.
you just say it?
No.
Oh shit. I'm not good at names, so that was pretty good. And I'm getting it. And I think that's why he was trying to show me because
Oh,
they communicate in a different way.
type
And
pictures. Yeah.
he's showing me the, like the dust coming off as his, and
Mm,
he's like, that's probably why she called me Dusty
that's so
because
funny.
I was a mess. He's like, my
That's so
tail was
funny.
always matted. I was just like a mess all the time. But I loved it. And if I could roll in the mud like
Yeah.
5 more times, I would. And I feel like you'd yell at him from the fence and he'd just be like, nah, no. Like, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to roll in the mud and be a little bit naughty. Does that sound like him?
Yeah.
Okay. So mom's still here. Don't think they left. They're all still here. I kind of want to figure out who this gentleman is that she stepped forward. Okay, I feel like it's her dad because I'm like, who is this to you? And she showed me one behind. So being her dad. And she wants to show you that connection because I feel like he was very distant. Like, I don't feel like he was involved in her life very often, or if he just was busy with work or out or whatever. But she's like, in heaven, it's different that I get to be reunited with my dad. Does that make sense?
He was gone a long time. That's maybe what that gap is.
Yeah, but she's letting you know that it's reunited.
Yeah.
And I think that was a special thing to show you, being that like everybody's here on the other side, but
Mm,
even the ones that have been separated for so
okay.
long
Yeah.
come back. Yeah. So it's amazing. I almost feel like a little girl again, having my dad with me. Okay. So now she wants to talk about your father. She's making me feel like he's really empty without her. And I feel it's like a hole in his heart is it's just this broken-hearted shatter. And she's shattered too. Like she doesn't want to see him like that. I'm like, how do you want to say it to him? She's explaining if he could only know the amount of unconditional love that she is showered in. It's like a bathed through her soul. It is the most beautiful place. And if you knew that and could actually feel and sense it, you would not shed one tear of where I was. I know that the loss of me is great, but I want you to find comfort in knowing how beautiful this place is and that we all will be reunited at one point in time when it's your time. She's making me all teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like with mom wasn't meant to go. Mom wasn't meant to go that soon. And with how traumatic it was, right? Because it just was all of a sudden. I keep getting something on this side. Was it a stroke? Was it like, okay,
Mm.
you don't know. Do you not know?
No, no, it wasn't. I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if you didn't know. Okay. So as long as we can take that it was fast, abrupt, like we know that. I'm not exactly sure what she's trying to portray to me. She's saying something like she almost wants to reprimand you too, being like, don't be so hard on your sisters. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if it's like you're having a disconnect with the sisters right now, or we're not talking. She's pointing her finger and doing this and I'm still mom. Like, I'm gonna tell you, how it goes.
Hmm.
Kristen, you have the most random. I don't know if this is another pet coming forward or if this is her pet. She's petting this Persian cat. And the reason why I call it a Persian cat is because it's very fluffy. So I don't know what a Persian cat is. Oh, but this is the fluffiest cat. And I'm thinking, you are so fluffy. So is this your cat?
Yeah.
Oh, so sweet. So she's got the cat with her. And that's so beautiful because I was like, wait, so many animals. And oh my gosh. Now I'm like, it's like a freaking zoo with you. I can't even. Like now
Yeah, no,
Scarlett's coming
it was
forward.
a special cat for
So wait,
sure.
is Scarlett passed?
No, my other
Okay.
one.
Okay. I felt a parrot. I felt a bird. And I was like, I felt a bird and I thought it was Scarlett, but so there's a bird with her too. I was like, it's like a petting zoo over there.
For
She's got
sure.
all of them and they're like just beautiful and so grateful to have each other on the other side that it gives them comfort and peace. Oh my gosh. Do you want all the animals to come through? Then you have the Great Danes. Then you have the two Great Danes. Are they both passed?
Yeah.
So they're coming forward, the one with the white and black spots, and then the other one like tan and something. Whew, they're big boys. And they like go right in your face. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, chill out. Like they seem so, or I don't know if one was a girl and one was a boy, but I'm saying boys, but they're like in your face. So cute and would slobber everywhere. Do you have questions? Everybody's here. I figured out that's the grandfather. I was trying to figure out who that man was, and I was like, did we figure out who that was? Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a couple of people, but that one makes sense though.
That's why she wanted to step forward with him to tell you that message of even though we're separated for such an extended amount of time, I feel like this 30-year span, that's a long
He,
time.
I was close with him as a child. He passed when I was 7.
That'd be about 30 years. I
Yeah.
would say, like, I'm rounding. Kristen and I are around the same age. We
Yeah.
went to school together. I'm probably older than you. I remember Mike and I used to tease that we were like the
You're
oldest
December, I'm
ones.
January.
What's
That's
that?
all. You're December, we're January.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Did you get a piece of clothing from her rocket?
Not, no, not from that, but from.
Okay. Because I thought I saw like a underskirt or something like a garment that she wore that she kept as a rocket. Do you know of this piece?
No.
Okay, but you have a piece of her clothing that you
Mhm.
kept? Okay, perfect. We'll take it as that. That she knows and acknowledges that you took that piece in honor of remembering her, and she's so grateful that you have it because she's that's so sweet that you cherish that and you hold that memory with her. And she loves that. She wants you to hold that forever. I feel like, do you have one brother?
Yeah. It's very confusing.
Yeah, I forget your siblings. I don't really remember. I feel
Yeah.
like three sisters and one brother or something like that.
It depends. My mom raised so many people that call her mom that I don't.
Okay, totally fine. But I feel like I don't know if it was from her passing or maybe this was before, but a lot of you are like estranged right now. Like not nobody's talking to anybody. Okay. And she did point her finger before, but I think this is specific to the brother. She's actually worried with the brother of like his mental health. Does that
Hmm.
make sense?
Not for the brother, for everybody else. He's considered
Um,
sound mind.
like something, I don't know if it's depression or whatever it is, but she honed in on him and was like that, or she's more like babying him. Is that what she's showing me? Like of that she's babying him over the girls? I'm not really sure.
He's instrumental. He's instrumental in our family. Like he's holds everything together. He's that person.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like because she almost makes me feel like she wants you to reach out to him and like
He
kind
might
of
be the only one who continues to talk to everybody. I think that's where we're at.
okay. Okay. Perfect. So she is reiterating of
That's probably what that is.
yeah, of like you being able to reach out. So she wants you to keep that connection, to be able to talk and to have that there. She says, I know sometimes it gets hard calling dad because he's not in the right mindset, but please still reach out to your dad and make sure that he's okay. He's not getting out of the house much. He's not doing much right now. And that's unfortunate. She wants to see him live out his years still enjoying and getting fulfillment out of life. And that's not where he's at right now, unfortunately. And I always say with grieving is let yourself grieve. Let it come, do whatever you need to do, lock yourself in that door. But eventually there has to be a time where you take the first step and get out of that and start working towards a better life for yourself because that's exactly what your loved one, what your mom would want for all of you is just to step forward and go into this. There's a conflict over a property. Is this with the siblings? Okay. Is this a lake house or something? Why
Mhm.
does it feel it's a lake house? Okay. I feel like there's this conflict over this lake house and that we can't come to terms or it's about inheritance or something of who's the rights to have this. She's if I could, I'd cut up a piece of each and hand it to all of you. So you all stop fighting. That's what she's saying. Like your mom is very direct when she wants to
Mhm.
tell her peace of mind. I'm trying to ask her what, like, how to foresee what's going to happen with the lake house, how you guys are going to resolve it. I feel like some want to sell and some want to keep it. And that's the divide because it's hard to let go of those memories. And they feel like selling the property would be easier to everybody just have their piece of monetary. But the other people are more like you. I feel like you're more tied to the land and the memories and wanting to be there. Mom says if it comes to the fact of if they do sell, she said, don't think that we won't have those memories. We will still always have those memories. And I want you to go out and take that money and go make new memories with your own family. And I think that's the best way to do it. So just try to know in your heart that your mom supports whatever decision the outcome of the house comes, because I feel like it's almost leaning towards the selling. And I'm
Mhm.
sorry about that because I can feel that you're upset about it, but know that she will always carry those memories with us. And I want you to go out and take that money and make new memories with your beautiful family. But no questions for me? You don't have any
I
questions?
don't think so. I think
Let me see if
what
mom
did
wants to
you
say.
ask? I don't even know what you asked. What do you?
Oh, you can ask anything. I always say you can ask the lottery numbers, but I haven't won just yet. I try to get from them of certain things that you have questions on. I feel like you and your husband are both good in your career, so it's not like you really have questions about that. But I almost feel like your husband has this uneasy mindset of, should I change careers? Should I not? You're more like, I'm good. I love where I'm at. I'm
Really?
good. So does he have an unsettled mindset of, I should do this, I should do that, I should do
Well,
this?
he does 100 things. That's just who he is.
Okay.
He's
So
not
he's like, yeah,
unsettled in any one of them. It's just that's what he does.
yeah, yeah.
He is.
And she
That's why
makes me
I'm
feel
looking.
like he almost excels at anything he does. So she's honestly, he could do whatever he wants because he's going to excel and do great. Is he listening?
He's in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's supporting you in all your decisions of like mad scientist. I don't know what you're doing. She supports you with all the like where you're going and all the knickknacks or whatever you're doing and the tchotchkes and the this and that. I don't know. Do you build? Are you like a like sciencey brain, like analytical and engineer type? Okay. All right. I saw like how things move and like making parts move and things like that. Okay. Keep it in mind because maybe that's another like amazing thing that you could pull out of your hat there. Let's see. So she knows that she gave you a lot of messages to share with other people today if you choose. Like it is not for you to definitely pass it on or not. This is your reading. You take it however you want to. But I feel like because you're such a caring person and you care about so much about other people that it almost feels good in your heart to share the messages that mom shared with you today. Do you guys have her? She's showing me, sorry. So she's showing me the way you laid her to rest, and which is validating that she supports all the decisions that you guys made. But is it like she's cremated, but she has a headstone?
So that might be your mother.
Is somebody, okay, so his mom, he's around. So somebody's cremated, but it has a headstone? Okay, okay. Was she like not of English speaking? Did she have a thick
Hold
accent?
on, you were talking about fluid before. Sudden passing in fluid. That's his mother.
Okay. And sometimes they do get confusing of what they're showing me, but she feels
That
heavier,
was sudden
a
and
bigger
fluid.
woman, and she feels
Yeah.
like she's got a thick accent of some kind. I don't know where she's from, but like she's got this accent. She had this nickname for you, like my little, God, it's a weird nickname. A DD, a BB, a Dibaba. It's like a two-syllable. Did she call you something like endearing, or did you have something endearing for her? Let's see. Okay, she is, I think, because I believe that we've had this conversation, but is she the one, she lived in your basement? So, like,
Mhm.
where you're filming right now? Okay.
No, I'm at work.
You're at work. Okay, that's fine. I felt like that you'll still hear her like shuffling her feet with her slides in the basement, and that's just her. It's just showing that she loves you, that she's there, that she's comfortable in your space. But if you feel like you're ever that's too much or that scares the kids, tell her. Like that is completely fine. She is fine with whatever and she supports and loves you. Like you guys have done some renovating
Mm-hmm.
and she's good with that. It looks beautiful, looks great. But if it ramps up the activity for her, it's just because she's like having to move with the construction. Like she feels like she has to get out of the way and then go back in. And so she feels like this uneasiness with the construction around the house. God, I still can't figure out what this, unless if her name was like Dee Dee or I'm getting this two-syllable thing with her. Keep that in mind. I don't know what it is. Was she like Jewish? Is she making like challah bread? Was she a big baker and baked? Okay.
No.
She wants to apologize to her son because I feel like her son is the one that found her when she passed. That he had to go and she was unconscious on the floor, or he's made like it was a sudden,
It
like,
was sudden, but not that sudden.
okay. I felt like it was that he had to go down and find her.
Struggling, but not
Okay.
gone.
Okay. The him coming down and finding her, that replays in his mind. And so what she wants to do is to lift that burden from him and to have him know that she didn't feel anything, even though it looked like it was it was so upsetting for him to see his mom like that. And she doesn't want him to hold that as a memory because of the fact that she didn't feel any of that. Her soul was already out of body experience. It was not like taking all of that trauma. So please have comfort in knowing that she's safe and at peace with God and that she was comfortable in that moment, even though it didn't look like it. And she just wants to apologize that he had to find her like that. Okay.
Yeah.
She also wants to thank you, Kristen, for she's saying for putting up with my ass. And I don't know if she would curse. And so I know I was not the easiest woman to love. And God, she still wants to call her son like this Bobo or this two initial thing. God, I don't know. Even though I love my dada, I don't know what this is. But I know that you are so perfect for him and that you guys work so well as a pair and I couldn't have wished for a better place to stay. And I don't think I gave you that opportunity to say thank you for taking me in. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So this was a great reading today, Kristen. I love this. Like
Yeah,
this
very
really,
cool.
yeah, it was really sweet. Like I love connecting with your mom. She was such a sweet energy and like she's She's so watching over you and the girls and everybody. And I really hope that you get a little bit of peace out of some of the things that she was able to share with you today.
Yeah.
And as always, I always thank Spirit for showing up for you. And I thank you for sitting with me and joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, cutie pie. Have a good rest of your day.
All righty.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye.